Dear students, today's class we are going to learn experiment 12, that is explore Microsoft Fabric. This is the skilling experiment, experiment 21. So as we have discussed in the previous classes that Azure Synapse Analytics as well as Azure SQL. So these are the components we are going to use together in this experiment. Okay. So what is Microsoft Fabric? Means the definition of the fabric is nothing but it is a unified data platform introduced by Microsoft, which combines the data management, analytics, and AI processes. See, what we done in before experiments is we're going to upload the data in one storage account. Later we have created a database and insert some data into that Azure SQL database. From there we'll bring the data into the Azure Synapse Analytics for the analysis purpose. But here in Microsoft Fabric, it is going to combine all the services together in a single platform. Okay, so you can also generate reports by using a Power BI also. So in simply you can say it is going to it is going to serve it is going to combine integrated environment for all in one solution. Okay, so let us see how to use this fabric. Go to the Azure portal, click on fabric. In the search bar, please search for the fabric, Microsoft Fabric. So click here, you'll get a new page. So click on create. Click on create. It is going to ask you some details which you have to enter now. Okay. So your subscription details, the resource group which you have created before only. Give some capacity name of your choice. Let me give the name as KL test fabric. Naming conventions we should follow. KL test fabric is my capacity name. Now the region, see here, name your capacity and select the location. So look, region is not yet loaded. Let me check for that. So here the different location is can't be detected because we did not sign up for the Microsoft Fabric. Okay, so we need to sign up for that. Click on a new tab, open the new tab. Here, please type app.fabric, app.fabric.microsoft.com. Okay, app.fabric.microsoft.com. This is a third party application used by the Microsoft for using this Microsoft Fabric. We cannot get all these things in the Azure portal. So Microsoft created a third party application where we can use all the features of this Microsoft Fabric. Okay. So here if you so here we have to log in here. Okay. So once you open this, automatically this will detect our mail ID, which is already there, exists in the Azure portal, and also sign in with that mail ID. Okay, if you see here, this is the KL University mail ID in which I have logged in into this portal. It was detected by the Fabric and also automatically signed in here, right? So once you get signed in here, just go to refresh. Now we will create Fabric now. Yeah, select the resource group. Now if you see here, the regions are loaded. Okay, that is only the problem. Now KL test fabric. KL test fabric. Select the region as Central India. Okay, here the data centers are available. Size. When it comes to the size, please select the least possible size. Least possible size. If you see here, the cost, if you see here, these are very high. very high. The minimum cost only, if you see here, this is only almost 25,000. Okay, 24,000 some change. As the capacity is increasing, as the capacity is increasing, the cost may goes into lakhs and crores. Okay, lakhs also. So to avoid that, I want to select the minimum cost. So what I suggest is I'm going to select this one first one, which is of minimum cost, just 24,292 for 1 month. Okay. So I'm selecting this. But what I suggest is as soon as you complete this experiment, please delete this. Okay. From your Azure portal. Otherwise, your free credits, $100 will be becomes zero. Definitely. Right. Because of the cost if you observe. Right. So I have selected the size. Now this leave it as it is. Click on review and create. Validation succeeded. Click on create. This will take some time. Deployment begins. Now, once it get deployed, once the fabric is created in the Azure portal, so the remaining things we will do in this third party application only, in this separate application only. Okay, app.fabric.microsoft.com. So once it get deployed, your deployment is completed, right? So we have created a fabric. We have created a fabric with the name, with the name KL test fabric. Okay. Now go to that app.fabric.microsoft.com. Click on new workspace, or simply you can click on this side menu on workspaces, which is the second option. Click on new workspace. Both are same. Okay. So click on new workspace, give some name, KL test workspace. I want to give this name. Okay. Description, you can leave it as it is. Okay. Click on apply. One workspace will be created, right? This is our workspace. Now, what are the workspaces you have created? Just click here on the workspaces. Okay. Click on workspaces here. Click on the three dots. Click on the three dots. Click on workspace settings. Workspace settings. Now, now please scroll down. Please scroll down. Go to the license. Go to the license info. Second option. Please select the second option, that is license info. Click on this. Now you have to select. You have to select. Click on edit. Click on edit. Click on edit. Now you have to select the fabric, Microsoft Fabric that you have created in the Azure. Okay, which you have created in the Azure. So as I have created KL Test Fabric Central India. This is what I have created, right? KL Test Fabric Central India in the issue. This was selected already by the this app application. Okay. So if I have multiple fabrics, I need to click on this drop down and select the one which I require. Okay. So as it contains only one fabric in my Azure portal, it was selected automatically. Okay. I'm going slowly. You can follow with me. You can do along with me step by step. Okay. So once I select the fabric, just already it was selected. No, nothing need to change here. Now once it was done, click on the new item in the workspace that you have created. Click on the new item. Click on the new item. Click on the new item. Scroll down. Scroll down. Click on lake house. Click on lake house. Under the storage data, under the stored data category, click on the lake house. You have to give some name to this. Okay. Uh, So if you see here, you see in the experiment, what it is asking us to do is, first one is log in to the Microsoft Fabric and create a new workspace, which we have done just now. Second one is set up one lake for your workspace and create a folder named sales data. Okay. So we have to create a one lake now. One lake. This is a new lake. What it is asking? Give a folder name called sales data. So give that. Click on create. Once it get created, we need to upload our sample workspace data. Okay. So here one lake was created. Lake was created. Now click on the files. Click on the files. Upload the data. Now if you see, when you click on these three dots, you can upload the file. Upload files. I have to upload one sample data. So go to the sample data. It is just like a sales data. It is a sales data. If you see here, it is just a sales data. The customer made a transaction, has purchased some products through online. Okay. So products through online of different categories. There are four categories here: furniture, electronics, clothing, furniture, electronics, clothing, and groceries. Right? There are the four categories of products are there, which he has brought by each customer. He has the customer IDs. And this is the sales amount on which date he has brought that the particular product. Okay. So this data I will upload now. This is the data I am going to upload now. Sales data. Please go to that. Click on sales data. Sales data set. Open. Upload. Okay. Now I have uploaded. I have uploaded a input. An input data set which contains information about the sales. Okay. Now we'll do one more thing again here. Click on the workspaces again here. Click on the workspaces. Excuse me. Click on the new item. Click on the new item. Now scroll down again. Click on the notebook here. Okay. Click on the notebook. Click on the notebook. So this is where we are going to execute. This is the notebook where we are going to execute our commands. Okay. So there are some commands are there where we can paste here. So these are the commands. This is the command used to load the CSV file from Lake. Already we have uploaded one CSV file, right? This is a command used to load the file. This is a command used to display the content of the file. Pyros. Okay. So like this, there are some those commands are there. Just copy these commands. Copy these commands and just paste here in the notebook. Okay. Now if you see here, the CSV file folder is mentioned here, right? So I want to give the file path here. I want to give the file path. Before that, do one thing. Click on add data items. Click on add data items. Click on existing data sources. Existing data sources. Okay. Select this one, which I have uploaded, right? Sales data. This is the data lake. Click on connect. Now see here in the sources, sales data is already appear here. Okay. Now open the sales data. Click here. Click on files. Click on files. Now click on these three dots. Copy the file path. Copy file API path means we have uploaded one CSV file in the data lake. that file path we are copying now. So, so copy this and paste here. Okay. This was in lake house default files.csv. We'll run this now. For example, if we get an error, what we should do is we should remove till here. Okay. So lake house default we are going to remove. If we get an error, if we get an error, right? So let us run this. Let's wait for the result to come. It is going to take some few seconds to execute, at least 30 seconds. If you see the count of the time here, it is taking some time. The query is executing now. Let let us wait for that to execute. So these are the commands it is going to display. Okay. So it is going to see here error has come. Okay. There is an error. So for that, please remove this data lake house and default. Now run this. It is getting an error again. Let me check the error. Yeah, the error is, sorry, I did not mention this sales data set. So here directly I have selected the file path here. That is not correct. So what you should do is click on these files. Click on these files. Now you will get sales data set CSV, right? This path you have to copy. Okay, copy file path, and you have to paste here. That you have to paste here. So as I mentioned before, the lake house and default can be removed. Please remove this. Now it is under the files folder. My file name is sales underscore dataset dot csv. Okay. Now if you run, this is the data we'll get now. Okay. See here, this is the data. So the first command is load the CSV file from one lake. It was loaded. This is the file, right? So second command is display. It is going to display the data. Display the data. Loaded and the data is displayed. Loaded and data is displayed here. Second command is just print the column names and types. Column names and types. So the customer ID is of type string, sales amount integer, category is string, and date is date data type. Okay. So according to the command that you have given, it is going to execute. Now I am creating a temporary view, on sales. Okay. So the data here, the df is nothing but data frame. Df is nothing but it is a data frame where our result is going to store. Okay. Df is nothing but a data frame. All the results will be stored here. So by using this reference, we can access the data from the CSV file. So if you see here, it is going to retrieve the average sales, each category and the average sales. So if you go to the end, there are four categories are there. No, already I mentioned before: clothing, groceries, furniture, and electronics. Their average sales, each category average sales are this one. Okay. The highest is clothing, and the least one is electronics. So in this way, we can run the queries in the fabric. See here, we have uploaded the data here. We have analyzed the data here. We can see the data here. We can analyze the data here. Average. We can get the average sales. So how to analyze? Nothing but just by giving an aggregate functions. Aggregate functions. Applying the aggregate functions are nothing but analyzing the data. Average, max, min, okay, count. These are all comes under analysis part. So I'm going to analyze the average sales amount of each category. Okay, this is what the result I got here. So second step is create a folder name sales data that we have done. Ingest a sample data set which we have uploaded in the one lake. Okay, sample data we have uploaded, and use a notebook in Fabric to analyze the data. This is what we have done right now, right? We have done this. The last one is we can generate a report by using a Power BI. Already we have seen these experiments before, the Power BI, how to create a dashboard. There we can create a dashboard with this sales data set. But if you see here, when you click on the new chart, it is going to give, click on this new chart here, it is going to give the sample dashboard, right? Which we can create in the Power BI. But that option is also available in the Fabric. So there are four categories are there, right? So I have already told you that the clothing, the clothing is occupies more sales. The least one is goes for the electronics. See here, like this, we can also create a dashboard, a sample dashboard in the Fabric itself. If you want to edit, if you want to edit, if you want to remove something and add a new thing, you can click on start edit, and we can select the different things here, like we did in like we did in the Power BI, right? So how to create a dashboard already we have seen clearly uh, in another video. If you want to go through that, you can check in our playlist that will be available. So you can change this, you can change the parameters here just to change the graphs which is available in the Fabric. Okay. So this is how the Fabric is used. These are the 5 points, 5 points that we need to do in this experiment 21, that is explore Microsoft Fabric. Okay. So this is the experiment. Okay. Thank you. As I told you before, this is a very costly one. So as we have completed our experiment, we have to delete this, right? So go to the workspaces, click on the workspace, click on the workspace. If you scroll down, sorry, click on the workspace, these three dots, options, click on workspace settings, scroll down, remove this workspace. Okay, delete it. Make sure to delete this. Otherwise, as already we have seen that almost 24,000 change going to cost us by the Azure. Your credits are going to reduced. So here also you can delete this KL test fabric in the Azure portal. Just type delete. This is going to delete. Click on delete. So if you see here, there are no workspaces. Right? I have deleted. Here also I am deleting. Make sure to delete. Execute delete command. Right? Like this, we must do it before you leave this portal.